everyone, my name is Mackenzie Madden and I am recording this video for my Applied Ethics class. It's actually part of my Applied Ethics professional ethic paper that I have to write, and I actually did my topic on Is Walmart Good for America? So before I discuss my topic, I'd like to let you know about some fun facts about Walmart that surprised me and I was unaware of. So they have 140 million customers a day that walk through the door. They have 2.2 million employees across the world, with 1.3 million just here in the U.S. 75% of the employees earn an hourly wage and the rest are on salary. They operate over 11,000 stores in 27 countries around the world, which is huge. I didn't think that they had that many stores, but they're pretty much everywhere you look, so it would make sense. This year, 2014, in January, they actually increased their net sales by 1.4%, which does not sound like much, but when you see actually how much they earned for the past year, it's $473 billion, and they returned $12.8 billion to their shareholders, which sounds crazy, but they're making a great amount of money. Alright, as for my standpoint on is Walmart good for America? I chose to not go with them as good for America. As I researched, I came up with many things that I didn't like that I saw in my research. The first thing was their employees. They have 1.2 million, as I mentioned before, employees, which they also have a huge turnover rate. So I'm not sure exactly how accurate this number is. I would assume that this is employees that they employ a year, but I'm hoping that they keep a few. But with the things that I found about how they treat their employees, I wouldn't be surprised about the huge turnover rate. What I found is that their annual wage is $13,861, which is pretty low if you think about it, which means they are actually working under minimum wage, which I also found out that most of them are now having to live off of government assistance, which is kind of frustrating if you have a job and still need government assistance. I found out that they also block unions and do not protect workers that are under the union labors. They also work off the clock, which is definitely not a okay thing. I would not be happy if I was an employee there and wasn't getting paid for doing the things that I was doing. I also found out, which was very, very frustrating for me, that they didn't discriminate against women and minorities, which is very surprising to me because it seems that when I go into Walmart, a big part of their employee workforce is usually minorities. So I'm surprised that they would discriminate against their workers. And the other thing that I also was very surprised about is their manufacturing. They actually outsource their manufacturing to China and actually choose China over using our manufacturing here in America, which I was stunned at. I thought they would want their products here as fast as they can, but then I found out that China only works for 50 cents an hour, and they work about 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, which makes them working way over time. I guess they would get more products, they get it faster. I was very surprised when I read this, but that's how their workforce is over there, and ours is very different. The other thing that really, really surprised me was that they also are now lowering their quality on products because of that cheaper work wage. I would like to see that come back over here to America, but a lot of people are outsourcing now, so I believe that it will stay that way and the market will continue to be coming from China. The other thing that was frustrating to me as a business major is to see that they are pushing small businesses out of business and not really using them anymore for their products, which then goes back to manufacturing again, and they can get cheaper products with China. So I guess it kind of makes sense that way, but for our economy here, it is a lot better to be using small businesses, and even helps little towns with their small businesses and their economy and their wages, and it just, all of this really surprised me, and actually it's kind of pushed me away from Walmart more. And I don't usually like to go to Walmart. I'm more of a Target shopper, but I've stopped there to get a few things just because they were a little bit cheaper. But now that I've done my research, I don't think I will be stopping at Walmart. After seeing how they treat their employees, they are not using our manufacturing, and are pushing our small businesses out of business, which I would like to start a business one day, but after seeing this, it's kind of hard, and with the economy right now, it's kind of pushing me away from wanting to be a business owner, and kind of just want to run a business for somebody now. But maybe in the future, when I have more money and build up my career, I can hopefully do that. But so with Walmart here, I am very disappointed with what I've found out, and I will definitely now be a Target shopper. And I hope this opens some of your eyes to what Walmart actually is doing to our economy, and also changes you guys over to Target. Have a great night.